So time to start the first mod on the new GMC. First thing I'm going to do here is put in the leveling kit from front to back. Hadn't thought about doing it, but now that I start looking at it, it's off. I'll do a measurement here for you. So totally stock. The front here is like 35 3/4. You do the back like and it's close to 38. So I've got quite a bit of difference front to back. So I'm going to put in the Maxracing leveling kit on this one. So it should be a fairly easy install. Walk through it and give you any tips and pointers as I go. Tip number one, get yourself an appropriate size jack. Wow, this thing was tough to jack up with that little guy. You want to put it on jack stands. I did it right here on the cradle of the sway bars. The sway bar in the front, the cradles, I guess. That gives me just enough room to keep the tires off the ground. I can go ahead and do my work and then get started. Another top tip, these frame rails are coated with something that resembles oil when you rub up against it. So just be prepared. Comes off with dish soap pretty easily. But you'll look like a man doing a lot of work if you rub up against them puppies. First thing I'm doing is taking this one off here. I've loosened it up a little bit, and as soon as I loosened it up, the joint itself popped. So sometimes you have to take a hammer and knock it right here to pop the joint loose. In this case I didn't. This top one here is an 18. Get on with the rest of it. I've gone ahead and loosened up the steering. I use a hammer to tap on this guy. There it came loose. Just like that. Continue on. I've gone ahead and got the bolts out from underneath. Under here, the next thing we'll do is get a screwdriver and remove those. Those aren't needed in the new installation. So you definitely have to get the sway bar link out. Required a couple special tools. Once in a while you get to use these things. They're kind of fun when you do. I have a socket that's got a hole in the middle, and then I had to use that other one to hold the inner piece so I could get the nut off. Once I did, this piece just came right out. Then I had plenty of room to go ahead and finagle that little piece in there. Now I've got to go ahead and put the nuts on, get them all tightened up. That's just kind of a reverse order of putting this side back together. I got it all done. The front is all put back together. The front on this is now, let's take a quick measurement. It went up a full 2 inches because it's 37 3/4 now, where it was 35 3/4. The back is still 38 3/4, depending on how you look at this thing. So it's much more even front to back. Yes, I work in my flip-flops until it got too hot and I took those off. Now I'm bare feet. But some tips and tricks on the front. Yes, you do need to take that top knuckle off to make things work, and the sway bar link needs to come out down below. The front steering link does not need to come out in order for you to do this, nor does the top nuts up here need to be loosened up to get it done. Something you can do once you get the first one done, the second one went a whole lot easier. So now all I have to do is go get the wheels aligned, because anytime you mess up with the suspension geometry, you're going to mess the wheels up. So I want even tire wear, so I'll go get that taken care of. But front to back, it's definitely much more even, level. Hence the leveling kit name. Anyways, thanks for watching.